Hi guys, today I'm gonna quickly give you some ideas about Husky tools. Mainly I'm gonna compare two-stroke engines from Husky versus four-stroke options from Husky. I say option because they're actually being made by Honda rather than Husky. And here's a Honda, the real Honda, but they're pretty much the same engine, just branded differently. I'm not gonna talk about the performance of these two options, two-stroke versus four-stroke, because they're both great engines. In terms of performance, I cannot tell the difference after using 8-9 years, but there's huge difference in terms of longevity and the cost of maintenance. And the obvious winner is this four-stroke, and here's why. Now they're all the same engines. The model is 327LDX, and same engine, three of them. And trust me, I went through a lot more than three. I went through at least like 5 or 6 of the same engines while doing landscaping business. They're all commercial grade tools. After 2 years, these guys starting falling apart. They're good tools, they're commercial tools, but in terms of the lifespan or the cost of maintenance, there's a huge difference. After 2 years, you're gonna have to replace a bunch of parts. Even Honda, I replaced many parts such as fuel line, I replaced the air filter, I have to rebuild the carburetor once in a while because they just wear out. These days there's ethanol in fuel, so the diaphragm in the carburetor simply will not last forever. Same thing for Husqvarna. The Honda, there's a tons of aftermarket parts, and even OEM parts, they're not that expensive. These Honda engines are widely used. There's a mass production, I guess. The parts are really cheap and easy to find. Husqvarna, on the other hand, only Husqvarna uses their engines. There are not that many aftermarket parts, and even though you find it, they're not perfectly fit. I tried aftermarket, the carburetor, they didn't work out that well. It worked, but didn't work out that well. And that's the one part. And the OEM parts are usually very expensive. And these Husqvarna engines, even though you maintain it, it simply won't last. So the point is, as long as you basic the maintenance such as fuel line, change the oil, change the air filter, and those things, this engine will last just so long. But this one, I guess it's the characteristic of two-stroke engine. It has a higher, more vibration, and then the part just falls apart continuously. Like if I fix one part and I see another problem with other parts, just the characteristics of two-stroke engine, like lots of vibration, and then I lose bolt from time to time. And look at this plate underneath, is broken down because of vibration, and I cannot even buy the parts because it's obsolete. But four-stroke from Honda engine, the vibration is pretty much minimal for its performance, so the things are just holding together for a long time. These guys are all less than 3 or 4 years. This guy is like 6 years, and I'm still using it for my landscaping. And I retired this left 2. I'm still using it, but I think I'm gonna retire it pretty soon because I see the problem with the pulley, the spring. What is all technology, but I see problem here and there, the starting, the pulley, and then I start hearing some sound from the shaft. Wow, the Honda, on the other hand, after 6 years of regular maintenance, is still running like the champ. So that's why this time I bought the Honda engine for split shaft. So these two, the only difference is the one on the right side is a tip, just a straight trimmer. On the other hand, the other one on the left is a split shaft. So you can put attachment on it, just like this. So if you're curious if you should get Honda engine or Husqvarna engine from Husqvarna tools, I would say Honda. They're gonna cost you more, maybe $50-$60 more, but if you're looking at 3-4 years later, it will pay off for sure. It will pay off in terms of actual cost, plus in terms of your time of maintenance. I'm gonna talk about Honda in other video later, but I hope it helps. Thank you.